Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Agents of Chaos Gaming, where order comes to die and chaos reigns. I'm Crunch, and welcome back to Attack on Titan, The Wings of Freedom. Which I know that subtitle isn't actually on the screen, but that is the subtitle for this game. Or at least, I believe it's the unofficial subtitle, or it's what's written in Japanese. It's underneath it. Anyway. Last time, we got into a proper mission, so basically a non-tutorial zone. And Eren got eaten. Our main character is dead, everybody. You know, that's a short game. No, just kidding. We're now playing as Mikasa, and so we're going to have our first foray with her, so let's get into it. Trost Inner Gates. Alright, before we do anything else, let's see if I can upgrade my shit. The answer is yes, I can. So we're going to do that. And let's go say hello to Captain Ian over here. Also, we have Mitabi and Rico. Minor characters in the storyline, but they have unique designs, so I figured I'd just mention them. What does Rico actually have to say? Because Rico's a character. I think you'll find that our skills will match the rumors quite nicely. Yep, it's rock and roll. Abnormal. Basically, they act weird. That's really the long and short of what's it abnormal? They just act really fucking weird. Also, they have the best run animations. Like, I love watching abnormals run in the show. They're just so funny. And in comes the recruit to smoke your asses. She's so cool. Alright, you can already see him on the map, so I'm just gonna head straight for him. That takes care of that. Alright, so this is a defense mission. Basically, we have all these guys hanging around out here. We need to protect them. Alright, so basically what that tutorial blurb that I skipped past really quickly is telling us is that Mikasa is so damn good in combat that she can actually attack more than once in a single little chain. Basically, with all the other characters, when they do their attacks, you have to unhook and rehook in order to execute another attack. She does not. You can hook once and then strike up to 3 times. That is the power of the Ackerman. Which is actually like... Being an Ackerman is actually like a whole thing in the series. It's like... If you're an Ackerman, you are a special level of just utter badass. Alright, so as you can see, there's now green signal flare, as I mentioned in the last episode. Those are just part of the regular missions. They will just happen. There is a time limit on that though, so I do have to get over there soon. But this little escort part is more important right now, so thankfully most of the missions of that styling will actually like give you plenty of time to like take care of whatever else you need to do. Snap. Oh, it is so satisfying playing as her though. Just being able to do that in general, like I mentioned in the last episode how in the second game they play as a creative character for most of it. You unlock the ability to do that, to do the whole chain striking thing, and it's so good feeling to just literally smash off all of their limbs in like a very short order. Alright, so let's go help out Sasha over here. So yeah, not all the missions are going to actually be like overloaded with Titans from the get-go. Some will be structured like this, where they just like drop them in every so often. These side missions are also kind of interesting, depending on the context behind them, because some of these make sense, and some of them do not. But I'll explain more about that. I'll get more into that later when it actually means something. Actually, no, the best way to say it is just like, there are certain characters, like when you're doing more generic style missions that you can unlock later, there are certain characters that should not be getting into distress situations that will pop up. And it's just really funny. It's like, you should have no problem with this. What are you doing? It's just really funny. That is a lot of Titans. She has short black hair and wears a red scarf. Oh look, there she is. I mean, it's about as well as you can be after being put in a Titan's mouth. Yeah, about that. I love that's the way she rallies them. It just says, you're all weak and pathetic, so you can just sit here and watch me be badass. And it gets all of them fired up. I love it. And once again we have another defensive mission to deal with, so let's go and deal with that, shall we? And smoke signals popping up. Hooray. Which is actually a pretty smart idea, all things considered. Oh shit, oh shit. That was close. Alright, I've taken out a few of them. Let me go grab the recruits. We'll get some backup here. And of course this guy has arm parts. So one thing that is admittedly kind of annoying to deal with in city areas is just the buildings can kind of get in the way sometimes. Like the destruction model that this has though is really impressive, because these Titans will just utterly wreck this area if they're given the chance to. Like they'll climb all over it, they'll break stuff. It is very visually impressive to see them do it. But the buildings can also kind of get in the way. Nope, give me that arm, give me that arm. I'm out of gas. Oh well. So one thing that is actually somewhat nice is that because of the way the combat system works, is that if you run out of gas, you're not completely hosed, but it does kind of suck. Alright, so yes, as you can see right now, the base is getting kind of pummeled. I need to get back over there as fast as I can, but I do want to try and get these other guys here too, just for the mission on the ranking, if nothing else. Plus some extra mats will be nice. Nope, that's a bad angle. So angling for attacks is kind of funny sometimes, because you can actually get angles where you can hit them from the front and it will still count as a neck kill. But it is very goofy when it decides to actually do that. I don't really know what determines it being able to count that way, but it is kind of hilarious when it happens. I think it's mostly your blade length. Like, if your blades are long enough to let it happen, then it will. Come on. The camera isn't always your best friend here either. And yes, the buildings will actually interrupt with your hooks too, so that's another reason why I said buildings are kind of a pain. Alright, give me that. Right, reload gas, and then I'm gonna jet over to Sasha, because she is running out. Now thankfully the Titans that are over there aren't being hyper aggressive, so they aren't like just utterly wrecking the building. So I think what I am going to do is I'm going to kick out a couple more of them. Just slow them down a little bit more. I think you could probably get away with just leaving one behind and not having too much of an issue. Unless that happens. Alright. Ah, okay. So here's our last subjugation target. This man's fat. This boy. Damn, boy, he's sick. That's a sick-ass boy. Ah, don't look at me like that. Holy crap, that's creepy. Oh, but as you can see, we now have some more Titans that have just spawned in. A bunch more, in fact, so I need to kick these guys out quick. Yeah, like you can see, there's some example of the building destruction going on. I do also appreciate that, even though it doesn't mean a whole lot, it actually like tells you when NPCs die. Like, it really doesn't mean anything. The only ones you have to worry about are your actual important characters. Yes, like I said, thankfully doesn't penalize you for not having gas when you're using these attacks. It's just you're not as mobile. Alright, let's get back over there. Let's go get Connie. That is a really high-pitched voice coming out of that face. I don't know why, but that just... the face does not correlate with the voice that you would expect coming out of that. Oh, this is getting bad. Alright, you know what? Pop in the signal, let's go. Stupid chimney. Get out of the way. Oh, crap. Alright, sir, you have earned yourself a very painful death. Good night. Yeah, like I said, if you get grabbed at all, you immediately get dropped to a bronze rank. So the final subjugation targets always have so much more HP on their body parts. I almost thought that last one said, "This is the day that I die." Like you're trying not to die here, people. Come on. Alright, let's go get Connie, get this last mission cleared out, and then we'll go and end things. Okay, that one didn't chain in for some reason. That was weird. Okay, come on. And my gas is out again. Yeah, I don't remember having to reload my gas this much when I first played this, but maybe it's just been that long, I forgot. Either that or I think I'm actually being more gas dependent than I used to be. I think what I used to do is I would just go for the long range, like, wind up, so like, just do this all the time, which saves on your gas a lot. But lately, when I've been playing through this, I've been actually using the boost attack to amp up the damage. There we go. Swap out my blades if I need to. Where's the life station? Okay. Let me reload on gas again real quick. Oh, look, there we go. There he is. Let's get another tank. Thank you. Alright, let's go. Alright, so there's still 3 regular titans and then the big guy hanging around. So let's take care of not you. Let's just go for a board wipe. So you're out. Don't want you. Get that arm. That go bye-bye. Gas is out again. Back on it. Alright, let's just kill these guys before I pick up the tank. I think the problem is like the chain strike doesn't work because I don't have the gas to boost either. Alright. 2 more small titans and then the big guy. Get onto the arm, come on. Up and at him, and down we go. Alright, that should leave... Oh, this is another small one. Thought I was done with all these little guys. Alright, there we go. Alright, where's Big and Smoky? There he is. And we'll go ahead and pop the signal. And down he goes. Mission success. I do love the visual effect that they throw in for when you have the flare active. And she's out of gas. It's a fat man. This is just her consigning herself to death. Oof, that's a rough spot to be. Oh yes, Aaron's favorite catchphrase. Titan Punch! This Titan has some nice abs. He's making jam. Also, the sun is out now. So, we now have a Titan that likes to kill other Titans. That's interesting, to say the least. And definitely different. Also, this mission is really funny under the context of if you know this sequence or this episode from the anime. Which is basically, everyone is stranded with barely any gas left. So the thing to save the base is a last-ditch effort before everyone runs out of fuel. But when you're playing this as a game, literally there's logisticians everywhere, just letting you get gas back, and you can recover it from fallen comrades too. So it's just so funny, like compare and contrasting with this. Regardless, though, yeah, that's a new interesting development to look into now with our new Titan friend. And Mikasa has now acquired the swoop attack, same as what Aaron had. And more money to spend. Woohoo! And no new material types, but that's cool. We've got some more stuff to play with. Garrison Regiment. They like flowers. That is a very good question there, Mikasa. And that Titan has a very nice butt. Anyway, so next time we will go, I guess, talk to the Titan or something. You know, he's got the big marker that's actually shifting back and forth underneath him. That is hilarious. I never really noticed that before, but that is a great little touch. But anyway, join us next time as we look into the mystery of this Titan that is undulating. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you then.